Hey guys, happy Friday, and welcome to Work Week Wind Down. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We made it. Of course, I have to start off by letting you guys know if you have not seen the announcements. I was elected. I was elected. Into the association's board of directors. So I quickly want to just say thank you to everyone that supported me, that voted for me, that pushed my name out there. We saw record numbers as far as participation with the elections this year. The numbers were actually doubled from previous years. So super excited about that. Um, I know that it's kind of late in the day. I had so much going on, but I definitely still wanted to get on and chat with you guys. So many of you may be on your way home. You may be packing up for the day to get your weekend started. And I wanted to, first and foremost, again, say thank you for your support out there. Even if you're not a realtor, if you shared my post or my name to those realtors that you do know, I am definitely appreciative of that, and I'm really looking forward to representing the realtors within the Charlotte region. We're going to do some great things. So, what do you guys have coming up? What's on the agenda? What are you doing for the weekend? Um, I cannot believe it is almost October. Like, seriously, it will be October when you guys come back to work next week. The weather has definitely shifted. So I guess that's a good thing, right? We're getting a little break from, all of the heat and humidity. So that is a good thing. Uh, so this weekend, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it's supposed to rain. At least I hope not. But um, this weekend, the Carolina Renaissance Festival is going to kick off. So if you guys are open and interested in that, definitely, you know, take a look at that and see if that's something that you guys would enjoy doing on Saturday. um, I know a lot of people probably will say, "Nope, I'll pass," because my husband actually said this when I told him. I was so excited when I heard about it. But this Saturday at Camp North End, one of my favorite places, um, they are hosting the Charlotte Veg Fest. You heard me right. Veg Fest. So for all the vegans out there, all of the vegetarians that are out there, and folks that are just looking for healthier options, flavorful options, this is where you want to be. So they're going to have a variety of vegan food from local restaurants out there. They're going to have food trucks. They're going to have vendors and live music, speakers, nutritional experts, and like demos of, vegan recipes. So definitely head on out there. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be really nice as far as the weather is concerned. If that's not, your cup of tea, um, on Saturday, you could also consider heading over to Symphony Park. They will be hosting their Charlotte Wine and Food Festival. So you can go get your sip on. So you can sip and sample your way throughout the park. They're going to have hundreds of local and national and international wines there, along with beers and your spirits. So if you're interested in that, head on down to Symphony Park. Um, and then also for to wrap up the weekend, if you guys are in the uptown area, I don't know who you're pulling for, but the Carolina Panthers, that's my team. I don't care if they're winning or losing. I just had a conversation with my with one of my best friends, Shayla. I call her Shady. So shout out Shady, but she was like, "Yeah, I like them when they're winning." I was like, "That is such a bandwagon fan. That is not a real fan." And that's equivalent to being, you know, what did I tell her? I said, it was something I made an analogy to not being a real friend. A fake friend. I was like, that's like being a fake friend. Being a bandwagon fan is like being a fake friend. So Sunday we will be hosting the game uptown at the Bank of America Stadium, and we will be playing the Minnesota Vikings. So I'm super excited, and hopefully we can walk away with a win. Next Saturday, also in the uptown Charlotte area, over at the Knight Stadium, the Charlotte Knight Stadium, they will be hosting the Mecklenburg Oktoberfest. So that's something to look forward to for next weekend. So those were some of the events that I wanted to tell you guys about. And then I wanted to just share with you guys earlier this week. Was it this week? End of last week. My days are running together because so much is going on and I'm always doing so much. But I had the pleasure, thanks to the Canopy Realtors Association, we were able to have Miss April Krieger Hudson. She's a colleague of mine. She's a fellow realtor. She is she's a third degree black belt in taekwondo, and we were able to have her come in and speak with us about realtor safety, but overall safety, right? Because the things that she shared with us, it can be used for everyone, and when I say everyone, I mean everyone. And I came home and I showed Grayson, that's my 11-year-old. So I practiced on him and taught him some new things, and it was exciting. And we had a really, 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 really fun, interactive time learning how to protect ourselves without the use of mace or a gun or a taser or what have you, because oftentimes a lot of people just think that, well, you're you're safe in our role, in our industry, and that's not always the case. So I have a clip that of some moves and some of her instructions that she gave during that workshop, that I want to play for you guys. Feel free to pause and take some screenshots, because there is some information, some screenshots that I will show as well, But it's just some really, really good tips to always keep in the forefront of your mind, whether you're a realtor or not. Um, so yeah, so a little bit more about April. At the age of 6, she began training martial arts in Austin, Texas. As I stated, she's a third degree black belt in Taekwondo under the prestigious World Taekwondo Federation. She, like, her experience spans 32 years, even though she looks like she's 20. Like, seriously, I'm like, how is that even possible? But her experience ranges from training to teaching to coaching, private lessons, and self defense. She's trained in multiple martial arts styles, including taekwondo, um, judo, boxing, and like three others that I can't even pronounce. So I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. So all of which helped, weave her into training and coaching, the safety piece of it, alongside her role of selling real estate as well. So without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to April, and hopefully you can learn some things, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Again, thank you so much for your support. um yeah, and I will see you guys next week. All right, bye.
You're gonna fight, okay? So it truly is just whichever way, and the thing of it is, if you want to do it that way, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter which way you take it on, okay? So it doesn't matter, just make sure you know which way the thumb is facing, and that's the way you're gonna twist your arm. Trying to get out of the situation, that is one thing that people are gonna try to do, to try to get you to calm down and get you where they want you to be, whether it be in a car or into a room or whatever, for whatever they're trying to do. Okay, so depending on shoes, I mean, I don't typically wear heels. I'm an American but if you have heels, we're going to use those. There's so many things in this situation. I would love to see somebody get hit a lot because no, so, and then, okay. I don't know if it doesn't see how close I am to male things. So for one, I am going to hit inside of pinch inside. I mean, I like them, but pinch inside the leg. I'm going to be kneeing. I'm going to be hitting. I'm going to be elbowing. I'm going to be biting. You know how much this hurts right here to hit? Okay, biting, hitting, whatever you can do. If you have heels especially, or not heels even, utilize feet. Have you ever had your foot stuck on by your dog's nails? That hurts, okay? So what I want you to do is practice that, and again, I just want you to feel what that feels like to be in that situation, because it is uncomfortable. I mean, we're amongst friends, and it's still uncomfortable. You're like, ooh, this doesn't feel good, okay? But I want you to utilize everything you can. Practice elbowing. Pinching. I've been pinching this on my leg. It hurts, okay? Your rib cage. You can utilize anything that is right there to protect yourself. So let's practice that. If you have questions, raise your hand. This can be, so sometimes it can be a gun. I am not faster than a bullet. I like things. But, sometimes it'll have you up against the wall. with a knife up against your neck, telling you, you better give me all your money or whatever it is, which don't tell you. And I didn't say that earlier, okay? So, you can do it, he knows what I'm gonna do, so this is the whole that I was explaining that I don't want you to do it too hard because it does hurt, and I don't care if it hurts the person that's attacking me, but I like him, and so I don't want to hurt him, okay? So, as soon as your wrist bends with this, your grip loosens. You can't deny that these tendons in here are going to, you can't hold on to anything very tight, okay? So, if somebody, oh my gosh, I don't have any money, I don't have any cash on me, okay? I didn't hit it very well. But, again, I mean, it's good that this kind of thing happens because, I mean, I've been doing this a long time. If anything, what I have just done is I have been like, oh my gosh, I've got a fighter on my hands. I don't want to, continue to, attack this person, okay? Okay. So what I'm doing, and I'm going to go in slow motion for you, is the inside of the wrist, the other hand needs to hit the other, so down here, okay? Okay, and I'm hitting them pretty hard to loosen it up. You kind of have to watch body language because a lot of times they're worrying about what's going on around them. So if you think their eyes